I hope you're all well. Today I have a somewhat different video because, as you might have seen, yep, I got my very first PlantSwap box, and it's from the amazing Ellen from the Winding Leaf. I'm pretty sure that you'll be watching her box as we speak. Although, to be honest, I haven't sent it yet because I'm waiting on a surprise to be done. So Ellen is from Berlin. Make sure you check her channel out because she's awesome. And so this package was sent with a tracking number. It was sent on the 13th of November. But when me and Ellen checked its status on the 19th of November, almost 6 days after it was sent, there was no tracking information past the 14th of November, which made me and Ellen really anxious because it was as if it was lost, and things happen. But I just got it today. I did ask them to send it to me at work because I didn't want to leave any of the plants sitting at the post office for at least a day. I can't wait to open it. I have no idea what's in this box. I mean, I've seen her tours, of course, but I have covered our information. Let's go. You cannot believe how excited I am. I can't believe it's here. She actually sent it a bit earlier than I was expecting, and she kind of caught me off guard. Oh, this is beautiful. I think it's a photo, and I think this is hydrangea. Thank you, Ellen. You're so nice. I love this photo, and oh, I ruined it with my scissors. Ugh. But I'm going to frame it because it totally matches our living room, so thank you. Oh, wow. Talking about professional packaging. Let's see what we got. Oh. What is this? I think this is Syngonium. They have soil, but they're not totally dry. Maybe this is, but we've got some leaf loss, but okay, this is moist. And look at the roots. Okay, this needs some watering. Syngonium podophyllum, mango illusion, belongs to the Araceae family and it's hardy in zones 11 to 12. And it is native to tropical Central through South America, but it has naturalized in other tropical and subtropical areas where it sometimes behaves as a weed. It is a rampant woody creeper or tree climber, and in its natural habitat, it can reach 5 to 10 meters or 16 to 32 feet tall. It also flowers with white spathices and produces fruit, but it rarely does that when grown as a houseplant. It prefers moist, shady spots and acid, fertile soil. Its ideal temperatures are 16 to 30 degrees Celsius or 60 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. It requires high humidity. Its unique characteristics are its arrowhead textured leaves with colored veins. It is easy to care, easy to propagate, and it's also toxic. As for the etymology, syngonium comes from the word sing, which means plus, and goni, which refers to the fused ovaries of the female flowers. Podophyllum is a funny word because it's also Greek, two words again, podi, which means foot, and philo, which means leaf. So, foot leaf. I think this is a Syngonium red arrow, and I've been wanting this forever. Ellen, what have you done? This is your entire plant. Seriously, this is such a huge plant. It looks a bit tortured, but it's an actual plant. Like, I thought it would be a cutting. I'm going to be sending you cuttings. Now I feel a bit bad, but wow. Okay, I'm going to keep it here because it's late at night and I cannot go outside to find some pots. Syngonium erythrophyllum red arrow belongs to the Araceae family and it's hardy in zones 11 to 12. It is native to Panama. It's a woody creeper and climber with flowers that are green and white space, but it's rarely flowering indoors. It can reach 2 to 3.5 meters or 6 to 10 feet tall. It needs shade to part shade, and it prefers being kept moist, but it can tolerate a bit more drier conditions. Its ideal temperatures are between 7 to 35 degrees Celsius or 45 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Special characteristics are the arrowhead leaves with a deep burgundy or purplish undersides. It is toxic. As for the etymology, Syngonium comes from two Latinized Greek words, syn, which means plus, and goni, which refers to the fused ovaries of the female flowers of the plant. Erythrophyllum comes again from two Greek words, erythro, which means deep red, and phylum, philo, which means leaf. And this is some type of Draculum. Is it? No. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get one. So I don't know, you've read my mind because I had never told you anything about this plant. Wow. This is also a well-established plant. You shouldn't have. You should have sent me cuttings. Wow. Okay, I am going to try and find some pots. I'm not 100% sure of this Dracena species, but I think it's fragrance. Dracena genus is part of the Asparagaceae family, are hardy to zones 10 through 12. They are native in the tropical rainforests throughout Africa. When grown as a houseplant, it can reach 1 meter or 3 feet tall, but in nature, it can actually reach 4.5 to 15 meters or 15 to 50 feet tall and 1 to 3.5 meters or 3 to 10 feet wide. It's actually a huge tree. It's a slow-growing plant with a dramatic foliage. It needs bright indirect sunlight, but it can tolerate low light conditions. You need to keep it on the drier side of watering, but you can mist and clean the leaves regularly. It is sensitive to fluoride, so distilled water is preferred. Higher humidity is also preferred, but not necessary. It's air purifying, easy to care. It has been used as a medicine for centuries, and it's drought tolerant. It is prone to root rot, and it is toxic to pets, so be careful. As for its etymology, Dracena in Greek means female dragon, and it's due to a red gum resin in the stems, which resemble a dragon's blood, obviously. I mean, yeah, obviously. Fragrance is Latin, and it obviously refers to its white and yellow fragrant flowers. So it looks as if I do have some, pots. I wasn't prepared for this. I was expecting cuttings. So this is temporary until tomorrow. I think this doesn't need to be watered. The soil is moist. And I brought this stake, but I don't have anything to tie her onto. Oh, I actually do. I just threw that away. Wow. I never rebought anything indoors because I make the hugest mess. But this was necessary, and I think I'm going to be watering these. But wow, I think it looks pretty healthy. staying inside a box for 6 days. I have no words, and I have no words. I was expecting cuttings. I was expecting maybe the red syngonium, because I had mentioned something on one of her videos, but I was expecting a cutting, and I wasn't expecting her to give me her entire plant. And you shouldn't have, like, wow. I think I'm still gonna be sending you cuttings. I'm not sure I have time to find a rare plant for you. But, oh, I have water. So since I'm in my art studio, because it's part of the living room, it's not a studio, I always have some extra water for my watercolors. It's fresh. Oops. Yep, I forgot about that. I made a mess. This is why I always repot plants outdoors. If my boy comes, I did do it. Seriously now, I thank you so much. I thank you even more for your amazing comments, your amazing suggestions, and for cheering for me, because I'm not good at doing that. So I do hope that I will get better for you and for some people that I truly, honestly respect. And I'm planning on working even harder to make my videos much better in quality and more abundant in information. I still can't believe you sent me entire plants. And that's an amazing plan, in spite of being like I'm dying. I'm dying. I was also very, very, very worried about this Yuki delivery, because, in case you remember, I've only got plants through mail once, when Siri tried to send me those Hoyas, which unfortunately didn't make it. Yuki's being silly right now. You can't see him, but I can. And I cannot do anything about it. And he knows. Yuki! Ella! Yuki! Yuki! Ella! Expect an attack right now. Yuki! I will be repotting them as soon as possible, maybe even tomorrow morning, if I can wake up a bit earlier before going to work. And I think I'm gonna show them to you on the weekend. Please check her channel out. She has such an amazing collection of plants, and she also seems to love books as much as I do, so I still can't believe I actually have full plants. Wow, definitely needs a bath, but since her soil... Hello. Do you approve? There's a camera. Yuki, ay, sini. Mesta komata. Ayun lang. Ayun lang. This is how we usually sit when I'm in my studio. It's not the most ideal situation for me, but it's also so warm and fuzzy. I think I'm just gonna stay here for the rest of the night. Wow. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, keep on dreaming. Bye. Yuki? Yuki. Ellen? Mr. Yuki says hi to your cat.